Hello, thank you so much for being here. If you're new to this channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Today, I want to make something special for you. Now, today is Friday. I went to work today. I came home and I said, you know what? I need something for the weekend. Something sweet that I can snack on. And I came up with a perfect thing for me to get to have. So, I want you to join me in making corn pone. Who remembers corn pone? It's a favorite in Barbados. I hope you guys know of it or had it before. I will be making it today. I hope you can make it with me. So let me show you what will be going into my corn pone. First, I have here some cornmeal. This is 3 cups of cornmeal, and this is the fine cornmeal. So what you're going to do is you're going to get it and you're going to sieve it. You need a fine cornmeal for this. If you want a nice, smooth pone, you need the fine meal for that. And what I'm going to add to the corn pone is I have here 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm going to add some salt to that. I have 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. Just add a little nutmeg to that. I have 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. So I'm going to add a little cinnamon to that. Over here, I have 1/2 cup of flour. I'm just going to sieve this in here. And I have here 1 pack of coconut milk powder. I'm just going to add that to that. This is going to help to bind your pone. That will help to bind it. So I'm going to combine all of this. These are my dry ingredients right here. And this is all that I am adding to this. And I'm going to set this aside. Now we finished with our dry ingredients. So we're going to start on our wet ingredients. I have here some coconut milk that I bought from the supermarket. I'm going to be using 4 cups of this. Now the reason I'm using this coconut milk is you can grate your coconut, you can put some water to it and squeeze the milk out of it. A lot of people use it that way and have the fresh coconut. That's a lot of work. So I am not doing all of that today. So I bought coconut milk already from the supermarket, and this is what I'm going to be using. So I just need 4 cups of coconut milk. I also have a can of coconut milk also that I'm going to be adding to it. So let's go over to the stove so I can put this all together so I can show you what it is I'm doing. My saucepan here, I'm going to add my milk. That's 2 cups. So now I need another 2 cups. So guys, this is 4 cups of coconut milk. To my coconut milk, I'm going to add 2 cups of sugar. Now, I have my coconut milk here warming. You don't have to warm it. You can just beat the milk and the sugar together to blend up the sugar. For me, this is much easier. When I warm it, it melts the sugar and it's less work. So, to this, I'm going to add 1 cup of butter. This is 1 can of coconut milk that I'm adding to that. Just all coconut milk in here, guys, that I added. I just add 1 can of coconut milk to maybe get more of the coconut flavor. But this is what, as I said, you could grate your coconut and have your coconut milk instead of using this one. But this is the one I prefer to use right now. And we're making corn pone. So I'm just going to let it stay here for a few minutes and melt the butter and the sugar. Okay guys, so this is my milk has warmed up, butter has melted. So what I'm going to do now is add a tablespoon of vanilla to that. Yes. And I just put half a teaspoon of almond essence. So let me mix this up well here. Ooh, guys, I can get that smell coming out already. It smells good. Okay, guys. Now, this is my cornmeal here that I already prepared earlier. My dry ingredients in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add to that. And I'm just going to mix it up. You have to make sure you mix it up well, because you do not want any lumps. And if you don't turn your cornmeal good, guys, you'll get lumps. You don't want the lumps. So you're gonna mix this up well. I already have my stove, my oven on at 350. And when I put this in the oven, I'm gonna let it stay in there for 1 hour. Okay, guys? 1 hour at 350. Let's pour some more to that. It smells really good. All those spices in there. The nutmeg and the cinnamon. And you have the vanilla. It smells good. And just mix it up. Make sure you get all the lumps out. No lumps. I added the rest of milk to this. So now this is what I have right here. So what I'm gonna do is I have a pan here that I sprayed with a little spray. So I am gonna pour this in my pan. I'm gonna pour this in my pan. And I have here some raisins. Okay. Okay, guys, I also have here some raisins. And what I did is I took my raisins and put my raisins in some flour. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get all the flour off the raisins right here. Now this is supposed to prevent the raisins from sinking all the way to the bottom. Now that don't necessarily always work. Sometimes they'll still sink, or sometimes they'll go throughout. So our hope is that they go throughout. So this is 3/4 cups of raisins I have here. See? They may have already went to the bottom. Or maybe they're floating around. We hope. Got a couple more that drop in here. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna put this in the oven for 1 hour, and at 1 hour I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna put some liquid on it and put it back for another 15 minutes. In the meantime, let me show you what else I was doing. I was a very busy little bee this evening. So since I decided to make the corn pone, I decided to go ahead and make a cassava pone as well. So not only am I gonna have a corn pone, I'm gonna have a cassava pone. I didn't mix this on camera because, you know, I've made a pone on camera before, so I just made this off of camera. But I'm gonna put both of these in the oven at the same time, and I will come back in an hour and show you what they look like. Okay, guys. So I just took the pone out of the oven. It has been in the oven for 1 hour. I just took it out. So what I'm gonna do is I have over here some of the liquid that I had boiled, which was the coconut milk and the sugar and the little butter. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this on top. I'm gonna pour this on top, and I'm gonna put it back in the oven for another 15 minutes. Okay, so it's just a little bit, and I'm gonna pour it all over. So that's it, guys. It's a little hot. Just want to kind of get it to go all over. Okay, so now I'm going to put this back in the oven. It'll be in there for another 15 minutes, and then I will be right back. Okay, guys. So the corn pone is all done. Here is what it looks like. Just took it out the oven. Well, took it out a few minutes ago because it's starting to cool a little bit, so I can now touch it. Over here I have some condensed milk, and it has some caramel inside of it. So what I'm gonna add to that is 1 teaspoon of coffee. This is gonna be my sauce. And you can, whenever you eat your corn pone, you can just put a little taste of that on there. In here, I have like a bottle with some Irish cream. I'm going to put a little Irish cream in here. I'm not putting much. You can put as much as you want or as little as you want. There's, you know, however you want it. You can use some white rum. I'm using a little bit of monkey rum. You don't have to tell anybody. Just a little bit. I'm not going to put a lot. I'm just flavoring. And then I'm going to mix this up well. Oh, it smells so good. I can smell the Irish cream in here. The rum is strong. Guys, you can put as much as you want, as little as you want. It's just going to make it taste better. It's not going to make it taste, you know. So it's up to you and your preference, okay, guys? And I'm going to set this aside for a few minutes. I'm going to set that aside for a few minutes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to take this out of this pan, and hopefully it comes out nice and easy. I don't know if maybe I should cut around there first. I think I will cut around here first, just to make sure. It doesn't stick. Oh, I think I need a bigger plate. Okay, guys, here we go. And see, guys, all those raisins settle to the bottom of the toast. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does not. And guys, here is your Bajan corn pone. Okay, guys, look what your girl has done. I made myself a corn pone, and I also went ahead and made a cassava pone. This happened to be my husband's favorite, so I thought I'd just throw that in there for him. So we have tonight for our weekend, we have a cassava pone and a corn pone. So now let me cut this and taste it for you. So let me go ahead and cut it for you. Make sure I cut it. I have a plate over here already. Okay guys, I see my raisins settled to the bottom, but that's okay. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes it will, you know, distribute throughout, but it doesn't matter wherever they are, they're still going to be eaten. But this is Barbados corn pone. So now I put this on my plate. Guys, and this yummy little thing that you made over here, what you're gonna do is you're gonna just drizzle some of it. Just a little drizzle. And this is Barbados corn pone, guys. Don't it look at the texture. See the texture in it? It looks so good. I can't wait to dig into this to show you. Okay guys, the best part of this is tasting it for you so I can tell you how it tastes. So let's go ahead. It looks good. Just out of the oven, and we have that nice delicious, and you just dip in your nice delicious sauce. Let me taste it. Guys, it is good. It is moist. It is good when you use the fine cornmeal instead of the coarse cornmeal. The texture is good. It's nice and moist. It's not dry. See that, guys? It's not dry at all. It's nice and moist, so the fine is good and it's delicious. It tastes really good. It's almost like a conky, guys, but that sauce on top of it is really good. You don't have to put the sauce on it, but I think it tastes nice with the sauce. I'm also gonna cut the cassava pone, and I want to taste that as well. This is the cornmeal that's on here. And you know when you got the cassava pone, you got that kind of edge, right? That's kind of like hard. It's kind of like chewy, hardish kind of thing. This is my husband's favorite. Look, everybody usually like that end piece. Oops. Cut it some more. Still pull in there. Guys, look at it. That is the part that's chewy, right? And this is a little chewy than the last one that I made because I put a little more liquid in here. I might do this again for you. If you want me to do this again, just let me know. Just write me and tell me, make another one on camera so that I can see. But this is cassava pone. Let me just get another plate for that so I'm not putting it on the same plate. Cassava pone, just rest it on this plate. Oh, this looks so good. My husband's gonna be happy because he loves cassava pone. Okay, let me go ahead and try this for you guys. See how nice and chewy that look? And it's pulley too. It's a little bit hot because it just came out of the oven. That is good. If you like cassava pone, you're gonna love this. This is good. It's not too sweet. It is not too sweet. It is just right. Do you like more sugar? I'm gonna tell you, you gotta put more sugar. But if you want me to make this again, send me a message, tell me make another one, and I will. But this corn pone is really great. If you've never tried corn pone before, give it a try. You will love it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you subscribe to the channel If you know of anyone out there who have never had corn pone before and want to try it and you think would like it, share the channel with them. Tell them all about it so that they could make it as well. I had fun making this for my family. I hope you have fun making some for your family as well. Until next time, bye-bye.